Hello and welcome to the Saga stream, everyone. I am your host, the Saga. Y'all, I'm so sorry. I'm late. I am late. Hi, baby. I was dog sitting. Well, doing like I did a pickup and hi, come up. I did a pickup. I fed. I walked. It was raining. So, hi. After I got her in, cause she was so soaked. She's so stinking cute. She's such a cute little pupper. But she's so little. Oh my God, Pippin. She's so little. I brushed her out and everything. I dried her off. So I was just driving back. Oh my God, Pepe, what are you doing? Pippin. I got a new PDF. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, I need to go buy. Oh, no. I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably not gonna... I might not stay for long, but I'm glad to be here. I don't think I'm gonna stay for long either, only because I need to shower because I was out in the rain and I don't want to get a cold. So I kind of need to take a hot shower, but I wanted to get on. I'm probably only going to be on until 8:30. I'm an AMAB and here for a minute. Oh, hell yeah. Thank you for being here. I do have to say, first of all, everyone say hi to Pippin. This little devil. How was your day, Lynn? It was really good. Made sure to join early this time. Pippin, I swear to God. Hold on. This man's about to... Are you gonna fight with Kip right now? Because you're... upsetty spaghetti. My day was good. I did a bunch of work in the morning, was on Discord doing that, and then drove around, got some footage for my job. I'm a social media manager, and content creator. Two different things, but you know, they treat it the same way. So did that, and then picked up the dog I was sitting for a little bit from daycare, and we went for a walk. It was really nice. I'm AFAB and hate it, but don't know why. I'm also AFAB. I hate it, and I do know why. It takes a while. The thing I do have to say, one thing that, I definitely, looked at when I was, coming out as non-binary and, figuring out my gender was, do I hate being a woman in the context of the religion that I grew up in? Because Mormons very much do treat men and women differently. So I had to figure out if that's why I didn't like being seen, perceived, treated like a woman, or if it was because I'm, actually non-binary. Fun fact, for me, it was because I'm actually non-binary. So yeah, I definitely think looking and seeing, especially if you grew up in a very misogynistic... Pippin, don't fight him. Come back to me. Thank you. He's upset because he can smell the dog on me. But yeah, I came out as aromantic the other day to my best friend. You're a great role model. Oh my God, Jenna, congratulations. Yay. I'm going to be doing actually the short I did today came out as a gender too. Oh my God, hell yeah. What are your pronouns? I want to make sure that I refer to you as, your... Came out as gender fluid. Oh my God, everyone's coming out. Oh my God. Damn. Mine is literally as a kid, someone called me a guy and I didn't want to correct it. Plus, I always wanted to dress in a way a lot of times to be confused as a guy. I gotcha. Hi, Pippin. Hi, Pippin. Oh my God, you just said my dead name and I got scared. What did I say? Oh no, I use all pronouns. Oh, okay. But it was someone else. Got you. They, them, demisexual, lesbian, transgender, fluid, non-binary. Hell yeah. I love all the labels. This is why congrats to everyone coming out recently. Hell yeah. Pippin, are you happy everyone's coming out? Yes. I promise he's happy. He's just a little overstimulated. I love to see it. Pippin, you're resisting the urge to be evil. This is your badness level. It's so high for someone your side. Oh no, it's okay. I think my link will finally work today if you want it. Yes, send it to me. I might be allosexual, just saw your video. The thing is, hold on, I have cat hair on my tongue now. The thing is though, like, I feel like, okay, I definitely think I want to do a more in-depth, like, video on that, because in the asexual and aromantic communities, we definitely talk, and, like, hyper-fixate, weirdly, on, like, asexual people that aren't also aromantic. Like, there's so many asexual people out there that are, like, I feel like they get, like, this is only from what I've, like, seen on online, but, like, get offended about also being, like, thought of as, like, being aromantic, which there's literally not a problem with that. So, like, you don't really get the same thing for, like, aromantic folks who are also allosexual. Fluently Aspec just did a really good video about it as well, which is what gave me the, hold on, because Patrick did such a good video on it that I want y'all to see it. Maybe I'll react to it on Friday too, if y'all want to see it. Hold on. Fluently Aspec. I'm sorry, my vocal stems have been a little much. So if I start singing, I apologize. Da, 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 da. I always thought I might be bad. No. So this link is to Fluently Aspec's video called Allosexual Aromantic Scissored Better What You Should Know. There are a lot of, like, misconceptions that I didn't even, like, think of. Hey guys, I think I just want to clarify that it's Kiara. I changed my name to something that feels more comfortable. Might change it at some point, but we went with Quinn for now. Oh, nice! Congratulations! Oh my god. First of all, love the name Quinn. Guys, how do you reply to comments in here? I'm confused. I'm also confused. I watched your trans video and ended up identifying with some of the stuff though. I thought, oh, it's because I don't want to end up like a religious woman, and then I literally nearly cried over my chest. That's like, that's the thing. I definitely, like for me, my chest was like the biggest thing. I remember fighting my mom so hard and being so upset when they started to grow. It was not a fun time. Yeah, my favorite name is Aura. It's my vibe, hell yeah. I feel like an imposter. The thing, like, listen, first of all, I think every single trans person at some point kind of feels like an imposter. So it's a very, I want to say it's a universal experience, but it's a very common experience. I think the reason why it's such a thing in the specifically trans and non-binary communities of like the imposter syndrome is just the amount of internalized transphobia and internalized like trans med shit that we get fed online, and feeling like we have to perform transness in order to be trans, but like, who fucking cares? Like, who cares? My thing is this, listen. If you go on a journey to find out about yourself, first of all, best thing you can do. If you turn out to be trans, God bless, you're trans. If you turn out to be something other than trans, non-binary, gender fluid, agender, bigender, anything like that, God bless. Sometimes you don't get it on the first try, right? If you turn out to be cis, that's also okay. Like, I don't understand, like, listen, like, did we make fun of cis people? Yeah. But, like, it's not the word. Like, being cis is okay, being trans is, like, it pisses me off so much that we have internalized so much of like having to be the perfect trans person in order to like feel valid. I hate it. I hate it. But trust me, I also have felt that and do feel that sometimes, which is why I hate it so much. I'm a male, but I am questioning. See, that's a thing. Like, I will always, first of all, I feel like if people question their gender, question their sexuality, just in general more, the world would be a better place. Because then, like, you would know, you know? That's just me. I'm sad. Oh no, what happened? I internalized that I can't be a boy because I'm still a girl and say I'm cis. Yeah. No, I definitely. The thing is like, I mean, I'm also like old enough now that like, I definitely think when I was younger, I was definitely more angry, which is understandable because like, I felt so trapped in the binary. Um, did y'all see that? I felt so trapped in the binary. And now that I, like, first of all, live with people who accept and also see me for who I am, which there's a difference between that. Someone can accept you, they might not see you for who you actually like are. So living with people who actually see me as who I am and seeing me as my gender has been like the best thing in the whole wide world. Where was I going with that? I don't remember where I was going with that. ADHD brain went poof, bye. A big thing for me, I'm agender, and some agender folks consider themselves trans, but I don't. I think it still kind of applies. I felt like I wasn't valid because I didn't experience. Oh no, what didn't you experience? Who broke up? Wait, who broke up? Also, I just saw your question, Ash. Listen, all I, all I, all I have to. Oh, Theo, I'm so sorry. Wait, where? I genuinely didn't see that. Oh no, I'm sorry. Why is everyone coming out and breaking up? I'm so sorry. Oh, dysphoria, and I realized that euphoria is really what's important. I don't feel bad about she, her, but I feel good with they, them, and he, him too. Honestly, yeah. Aww. Hold on, y'all. I do have to say, I have to go to the bathroom real quick because I did, like, run back in here. So, talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. Pippin, come to the bathroom with me. Or not. You do you, sir. Are all three of the boys in here? The boys. The boys. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm back. Oh my god, I love that question. Are we all okay? Honestly, yeah. I'm asking that. How is everyone? How's everyone handling shit? Just a reminder, I'm gonna be getting off in a few minutes because I was walking in the rain. I don't want to get a cold, and I kind of have to take a shower. I just didn't want to miss stream. Can dysphoria and euphoria oddly mix? Like for me, I feel so happy looking mask, and then dysphoria hits with you're still a girl. Um, yeah, yeah, that's definitely something that can happen. I definitely think that in general, that negative voice, especially in like, I want to say like, just in general negativity, like a lot of people's brains tend to go towards it. Mine does. So like even when you are happy or like feeling good about something, there's always like that little voice in the back of your head that's like, this isn't gonna last. That's, you know what I mean? That like rude part of your brain. But so yeah, they definitely can mix. Okay, wait. Ash, let me see if it works. I'm gonna see. I know you've been trying. Okay, let's see. Oh my god! Wait, it does work! Hold on, let me show everyone. Look at it! Look at me. I did grow up in the LDS church. I do live with my roommates. Oh my god, stop, wait. I'm like reading about myself. Wait, I love it. Oh, shout out to Marcus. Listen, Marcus, I want to like, he's a phenomenon here. I don't get it. I do miss the pink, I'm not gonna lie. That's actually not entirely true. So like, I am non-binary. I am an actor. I want to play both. I want to play both men and women roles and also non-binary roles and trans roles. Like I want to play everything. Like I want to play roles that were written for men. You know what I mean? Like that would be so euphoric for me. Um Not so much women. I've played women um like my whole like academic career. It's not something I necessarily hate playing, but I definitely would like to play men. Um, there is a Christian guy that won't donate money. Aw, stop. Ugh, I love it. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. Ah. Okay, let me get back to the. Ooh, oh. I'm currently growing up. It really be like that sometimes. I want to ask for therapy or something, but I'm low-key scared to. I fear any tips. Um, are you a teenager by any chance? Just real quick, just so I can like figure out like your age range of like what tips to give. Uh, Wait, you're an actor. That's so cool. Yeah, I started acting when I was 14. I haven't done anything like professional. It's all been like plays and that. Yeah, I'm a teenager. Um the thing, I don't think, first of all, you're under your parents' insurance, so I'm going to assume that they would like be able to pay for it depending on the insurance plan. I don't necessarily think, hi Pippin. I don't necessarily think that there's like, I can't imagine a parent like having a teenager come up and be like, "Hey, I'd like therapy," being like, "Oh, like no." You know what I mean? Um any tips on how to ask about it? I definitely would, if depending on how comfortable you are with your parent, Be like, hey, listen, I've been going through a couple things. I definitely think I would like to try therapy for my mental health. Is there any way we can look into that? You know what I mean? Do you have any coming out tips? I always do. Coming out tips. I think I need like a coming out video to refer to. Coming out tips. Find someone who you know is gonna be supportive, to come out to first. If you think the people, I like to like feel out people first. So like see if they're more conservative leaning, more progressive leaning, all of that. Actors go hard for real, for real. Well, the thing is I haven't, hold on, let me do the tips first and then I'll talk to you about my acting, because that is something I very much want to be getting back into in the next, like, from now on till the future, because I very much miss acting. So, coming out tips, seeing if they're a safe person, making sure you have, like, a support system already in place. So like you have an online friend, or you have friends that you've already told that kind of stuff. I'm thinking like specifically coming out to like parents. I really like to, like, especially with like the news and everything, be like, oh, like J.K. Rowling said this about asexual people. What do you think? Or, you know, oh, look at Pedro Pascal wearing Protect the Dolls. Like, what do you think? First of all, love Pedro. I love that man. Love him even more that he has been wearing that shirt. So like stuff like that, like pop culture type things that you can kind of like gauge what their opinion is. And then sitting them down, I think personally coming out like face to face, not over text, personally, is always the best. Love Pedro, right? Like I feel like Pedro would just be wonderful to have like a cup of tea or like a sandwich with and just talk about life. And then sorry. And then for and then just always speaking from the heart is best. Talking about like your personal experiences and like why, like build up to be like, I felt this way, give examples, that kind of stuff, and then give like the identity or like the label that you're using, especially if it's like a micro label. Hi, Miles. What did Autumn say? Oh my god, wait. Autumn, yes, it's very true. Don't do anything that would put you in danger. I know it's hard, but your safety is priority. Come out to people that you can 100% trust. And if you're unsure, it could be unsafe, maybe don't risk it. Yeah, that is definitely something I recommend as well. Because of how bad anti-LGBTQA plus things have gotten, I'm gonna say specifically in like Western world, like countries in the last 5 years. Yeah, I definitely, the whole like, oh, because people used to shit on people for not coming out and like staying in the closet and everything. I'm like, no, it could genuinely put someone's life in danger. I don't, like, I would rather you fucking be alive than dead. Oh, okay. I'm just pretty anxious about asking them about therapy. It's I definitely think it's a hard conversation to have. Like in general, looking for mental health guidance or help it's hard, but you actively wanting it is a good sign. I was forced into therapy at like 10 years old. It was like family counseling, and then again at 20. It wasn't until my breakup when I was 24, 25 that I genuinely wanted to be in therapy for myself. So the fact that you are actively like, no, I want therapy, it means that you want change, which is really, really good. But I understand the anxiety. I think, honestly, giving yourself like a deadline of like, okay, I'm going to ask for it by this point. So like give yourself like 2 or 3 weeks. Be like, okay, by like, I don't know, June 1st. By June 1st, I'll have asked my parents for like seeing if we can get a therapist. You know what I mean? Did you see my question on ancient history? I did not, Arthur. I'm very sorry. What are some things that give you guys euphoria? What gives me euphoria? First of all, being gendered correctly gives it to me. There are certain outfits that I really, really like that I'm like, yeah, I look good in this. Specific, like, I like working out a lot. That gives me euphoria. Being able to, like, lift heavy things. And then being able to, like, when someone at work needs something, or just someone in general is like, oh no, that's too heavy, like, you can't lift that. And I'm like, no, I can lift it. And then I lift it and it's great. Wait, I didn't see your rants though, and you're not too much. No. No one in here is ever too much. I never want to see that again. Everyone here has the right to say whatever, within reason, what they want. I promise you are not too much. Your feelings are valid. Scroll up, it's a wild tale. Hold on one sec, let me see. Where? Oh no. Wait. Advice on getting over someone you had a crush on for 10 years. I tried Elias, Jewish magic meditation, pig, nothing. I want to marry her. Oh no. For 10 years? Oh my god. I don't have advice on that. I'm such a I really don't have advice on that. Other than like giving the person space. Like giving them 10 years, yeah. That's a long time. Honestly, that's kind of impressive. Um Did you tell her that you had feelings for her? I did not see your message, Miles. I'm sorry. Since you didn't see it, but ask Musk, what are your thoughts on ancient history in regards to LGBT people? So, yeah, 10 years. But she's not into men. Damn. So, like, that's such a shit thing. For me, I know this sounds, this is probably not going to be helpful whatsoever, but at least for me, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. When I'm overstimulated, I really like listening to rain sounds. I don't know if that'll help you, but got you. Saw her at a wedding. Damn. So, like, I have no advice for that. Because, like, to me, feelings for someone is always like a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? Like, unless like, I don't think you're being like creepy or stalkery about it. But like, unless someone is being stalkery about, like, no. But like genuinely like having and caring and loving for someone is one of like the most beautiful things I think humans are able to do. So like the thing like see, for me, as soon as I like knew someone I was like maybe crushing on wasn't into like my gender, I'd be like, oh, okay, like, you know, oh well. But that's just how my attraction works. Like, I personally don't. If someone doesn't find me attractive, I don't really go after them. Like, but that's just me and how, like, my attraction works. It's like, as soon as I know I don't have a chance, I'm not, like, that's not it. It is beautiful and hard, but yeah, I'm not creepy, just trying to be fair. Yeah, no. I definitely don't think you're trying to be creepy. That's such a shit situation. I recommend therapy for anyone. If they're not vibing with you, get another. Very true. Bye. I'm gonna have to leave in like 3 minutes, by the way, y'all. Just cause, like I said, I don't want to get sick and I need to make sure I take a shower. Oh, Arthur, about your, like, ancient history stuff. I used to be so into that shit. I forgot a lot of it, but it did used to be, like, a hyperfixation of mine, in regards to, like, Greek mythology, Roman mythology. Marcus! we were talking about you. Were you here, Market? Thank you. Were you here when, oh, wait, hold on. Wait, Marcus, this is really fucking good. Sorry, I need to stop cursing. I apologize. Wait. So Ash made this for a project. And look! The shout out. I don't know if you can really see. Look at it. I love it. You're a real one, Lynn. Just wanted to share my story. Her name is Eva, and she's perfect. I'm gonna go drink responsibly now. Please drink responsibly. Please. Please, please, please. I didn't actually read what you said, Marcus. I am so sorry. I hope everything's okay. I just got so excited because I was like, wait, you got a shout out. But I do apologize for not, like, actually reading your message. If there's anything that we can do to help you feel a little bit better, let me know, please. Especially in the time that we have left. But just know, Marcus, you're appreciated. You're cared for. I completely understand. It sucks right now. It's just stuff piling up. I try. I really, really try. I definitely, so on Friday, I want to do a couple reactions. Do any of you have Pinterest, including Lynn? I'd love to make friends on there. I don't. I definitely, yeah. Life has been tough recently. Yeah. I know for June I want to do at least 1 or 2 charity streams. I think I'm gonna let y'all decide which charities, if it's gonna be like an actual charity, or if it's going like the Trevor Project and that kind of stuff, or if it's gonna be like I find like a specific trans person or queer person on like GoFundMe who's like trying to crowdfund or whatever, and like have a stream specifically for like that one person. Are you okay, Lynn? I'm okay. I also have had like a lot of stuff pile up, so I completely understand where Marcus and everyone else is coming from when it comes to like life things. I do try to be as positive as possible on here though, when cause like I don't know. Oh my god, I swear to God, don't be a white man on stream. Enough. And then you come back for reassurance. Ugh, he really is. Maybe a charity for LGBT people in the Arab world. I want to help those guys. Yeah, honestly, I'll look into a couple. Guys, Quinn. Pippin. So, like, just so y'all know, my roommate's name is Quinn. Well, it used to be. It's both. It's Quinn and Sumi. It just depends on where I am. But they're the original Quinn saga, so please don't do that. Just please no. It's very interesting you did have interest in ancient history. I loved it. When I tell y'all, I used to get... I don't know if some of you are old enough to remember, but Netflix was originally like... They would mail like CDs and like DVDs to like your house and everything. The amount of like history documentaries I used to get off of it. Wait, what happened? Oh my god. No, it's not random. And none of y'all probably care, but I'd rather talk into the void and not be heard than not talk at all. My dad is still mad at me for being trans and I hate it here. Is there any way that you cannot live with him? Also, trust me, I promise everyone in this chat does care. We are a very, very good chat here, and we are supportive. So it's not my surname. I've never shared my legal name, because doxing. So Saga actually comes from Quinn. So when they were a teenager, they had a Discord, and everyone there, the last name was White. And for some reason, I don't remember why exactly, but they changed, when they went into, like, college, I think, they changed the name to Saganet. And so everyone in the Discord in Saganet has the last name of Saga. Actually, let me... Happy to share! No, stop. Actually, let me... Why did you switch your name? Oh my god, thank you! From White to Saga. The chat wants to know. She told me so long ago. I don't. Love you. Support is essential for all humans. It really is. So when I was... This is gonna make me cry. They were the first person I came out to as non-binary, gender fluid at the time. They're also just I love them more than literally anything. They're the first person that, like, made me feel included in anything and truly, like, seen. So yeah, in that Discord, and, like, being Lynn Saga, first of all, I always knew I wanted a stage name. I've always hated my dead name. My dad picked it, and just in general, it was way too feminine. And then, so taking on Lynn's saga, it meant that I could, like, be myself. And, yeah, our Discord is all sagas, so we have Quinn saga, we got Jack saga, we got Lynn saga, we have Raven saga, we have Rowan saga, we have a bunch of other people in there. But yeah, not a surname, but a title, essentially. She goes, because I just asked her, why did you switch your name from White to Saga? The chat wants to know. Honestly, it was random, but after a while, I realized my true identity was the start of not just my story, but the story of my friends, so I kept it as Saga. Yeah. I love her. I don't say my debt. I don't either. It's still my, like, driver's license and stuff, which is why, like, last week, and I thought y'all, like, almost saw my driver's license, I freaked the fuck out. Yeah, we all have the first person we came out to. We have a really strong bond with. I have someone similar. Yeah, like, I always say, I'm just like, I call her the love of my life, and she's like, get away from me. And I'm like, no. She's, like, I hate to, like, be like this, but, like, when I think of myself, like, being old, passing on, like, that kind of thing, like, she genuinely is, like, the last person I want to see before I go. I also have attachment issues. If you couldn't tell. Yeah, no, I love her so much. And I still like the name, hell yeah. What do you think of my name? I love the name. It's Riley, right? I love the name Riley. It reminds me of Inside Out. Generally, most people don't share their dead names, plus for people who post online, such as Lynn, it's much better to protect against online haters as well. Marcus, stop. Marcus, you're gonna make me cry. You'll find the smallest glimmers of light even in the darkest depths. Don't shut your eyes or you'll miss the best moments. Trace those another banger that I'm going to fucking screenshot. Marcus, the stuff you say. I hope you know, Marcus, if I ever put the things you say in a movie, I'll credit you. In a script, I will 100% credit you. Because, oh my god. I asked you, but do you write, Marcus? Lynn, I've been dealing with a lot recently because I've been doing a lot of discovery and realizing about myself, which I would really like to share with you. Of course. Marcus is amazing. Oh, sorry. Oh my god, Theo, I'm so sorry. I apologize. Who's doing a big book tour in Ghana? Lynn, I like your glasses. Thank you. They are old as hell, crusty dusty. They are deep. I wish I was that eloquent. I really, really do. 'Cause that's another thing. So, steals glasses. Hello, Ellis. I'm gonna be getting off soon. I have to go take a shower. It's one thing that I have been... Marcus quotes are going in my notebook. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's wild. I recently realized I was gay, and then I realized that something else was off. And that's when I realized I was feeling like I was a woman trapped in a man's body. And that's when I decided that, oh my god, yes. Congratulations. I had to do something life-changing. Oh my god, I decided to change. Oh my god, Jasmine. Wait, I love that. I like poetry in high school, got really into my feelings. Also, I like Kingdom Hearts. Yes. That series really helps me feel better and think about my friends. Honestly, so, funnily enough, the only reason I've ever, like, consumed anything Kingdom Hearts is through watching Quinn play it when we were a whole lot younger. Oh god, like, I remember, did you like Kingdom Hearts 3, Marcus? I know there were, like, mixed feelings, but, it's such a good story. The writing is great. The acting is also great. I love, oh my god, who plays, the main character. I always forget his name. I can't remember his name. But yeah, no. That's, I think, Marcus, all I'm saying is, if you ever drop a poetry book, I'll be first in line. I'm new here, so I'll share a little bit about myself. I'm Phoenix. Hello, Phoenix. I switch between male and not having a gender. Avro Ace, and I'm tired. That's so valid. That's so valid. Quinn, no. Also, I'm going to be getting off in a few minutes, just so y'all know. The book is called The Bible Says So. Oh my god, wait! What is that? Oh wait, what are y'all talking about? I'm so confused. Baby boy, what are you eating? I really wish I was a bit more gay, but I'm not gay enough, I think. There's no such thing as, like, gay enough. Like, if you're gay, you're gay. You know what I mean? Also, y'all, I'm gonna, inspired by Ellis, I'm gonna be doing a video about he, him lesbians because of you. I found a TikTok that perfectly explains it. And I also am going to be talking about how, as a queer person, you're always learning and evolving and, like, figuring out, like, different identities, and, like, even if, like, you've been in the community for years, like, having understanding and that kind of stuff. Because Ellis and I recently had this conversation, and, like, for me personally, he, him, lesbians has always been such a, I know it exists, but it breaks my autistic brain because of, like, labels and everything. But we're gonna learn, we're gonna grow, we're gonna talk about it, and it's gonna be great. And I found a really, really, really good TikTok explaining it. So, like, even my autistic brain, when it comes to, like, labels and stuff, was just like, damn, that's a great explanation. It's also, in the video, the person talks about, like, how gay is used as, like, an umbrella term, but, like, lesbianism or, like, being a lesbian isn't used as, like, an umbrella term, and, like, that kind of stuff. So, yeah. He, him, lesbians are valid. Exactly. So we're gonna learn. We're gonna grow. We're gonna get better. Personally, I see butch as my gender identity. Hell yeah. What are your videos for next week? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just trying to get through right now. Wait. What happened? Can we talk off of her, Lynn? Because I'm really scared, nervous, confused about what I'm getting into. Wait, I'm also a little confused. Stop it. Also, I'm gonna be getting off in like 2 minutes. Oh, well, I'm happy you were here, Phoenix. It was lovely to meet you. Anyone who identifies as a lesbian is cool. Honestly, yeah. Honestly, I feel like we need more lesbians, just in general. Just wanted to pop in to say that. Cause like, listen, I'm here for like decentering men. Like, get the fuck out. Sorry. Like, I really am. Just in general, I feel like more people need to, you know, decenter men. But yeah. Okay, y'all. I drank so much coffee like an hour ago. I have to go to the bathroom again. So I'm going to cut stream short now. Lesbians are solid. Lol, I kind of wish I was a lesbian. I'm not gonna lie, like, there are genuine times where I think, am I a lesbian? And then I see, like, certain men and I'm like, damn it. I'm just like, shit. I did not see your message. I am so sorry. I'm a lesbian. See, like, lesbians, like, come on. Who doesn't want to be a lesbian? Literally, when they say, like, sexuality, if sexuality could be a choice, like, I genuinely would want to be, like, an A-spec lesbian. I really, like, that's it. Okay, everyone. I have to go. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. I'm going to... What is the best way to get in contact with you? Instagram DMs. Just so you know, I am bad at responding, but I do try my best. I like to have, like, a little bit of a barrier between myself and my followers, only because of, like, parasocial relationships. You know what I mean? But if you do reach out to me, I will answer at some point. But just know that that is something that, you know, I try to maintain. I'm not ignoring it. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for anyone who donated today. It's always appreciated. Marcus, I hope everything gets a little bit better. I definitely I hope this week goes well for everyone, and I hope that anyone who's struggling with mental health, y'all just know that you're not alone and that you can always reach out for help, whether it's in something like this, just so you know that there are other queer folks out there who care about you, or if it is a professional help. Everyone deserves to have good mental health, especially in this day and age. Yeah. Just know that we're gonna live longer. At least listen, if I have to live through this, if I have to live longer than that man, so do all of you. Thank you. And I'll see you live on Friday. I think I want to do a reaction to One Topic at a Time's newest asexual video, so I think we're gonna do that.